Well, the pictures are being taken right now for posterity for the two drivers that are sitting on the front row for the 13th Annual Summit Classic 125. Joe Oxett, the pole sitter. Rocket Rob Warner in outside row one for the third year in a row. Well, let's bring those two guys in to the broadcast and see what they've got to say about their run for the pole here tonight. The Rabbit Joe Oxett on the pole, and Joe, that first lap out, a 3:14, went right to the top, and then that 1:83. Were you surprised that you picked up that much time on the second lap? Joe, sorry about that. I had the wrong driver in. Let's try that again. Were you surprised that you picked up that much time on the second lap from your first lap of 11.3 to an 11.183?
That much, yes. Picking up some. I figured I'd be in the twos based off of practice. Didn't expect the one at all.
Well, this is a big deal, man, to set on the pole for this thing and bring the field down for the green flag. Having a clear track in front of you, but the guy that's sitting next to you has been your arch rival all season long in the points battle. Will you guys talk beforehand to kind of plan what's going on, or is it each man for himself?
I got the hot seat, so that'll be up to Rob if he wants to talk or not. If not, I'll just, play it as it is and go from there.
Well, being up front, chances are you are probably going to reach traffic first if everything goes well, and it shouldn't take too long to catch traffic here. How critical is that going to be in tomorrow night's race?
It's a long race, so traffic early, you'll have the time to be patient and pick your spots. Late in the race, it could really become an issue, but yeah, you're going to catch traffic early and often here. It's just a matter of keeping your nose clean for a lot of laps and making it to the finish. You could start last year, and I think you could have a good shot at winning this race. You just got to stay out of trouble.
Well, talking about staying out of trouble, Joe, this is a situation now. Is it better to lead, or is it better to run in second and let somebody else be the rabbit?
For me, I'd rather lead. I'd rather dictate the pace of the race. If somebody wants to go and push harder, they're welcome to. But I'd rather set the pace and be on the point. That way, even if the guy in front of you messes up, the only person that's going to mess up is you. So, you're in a pretty good, safe spot for a lot of it. The hard part is figuring out what's too much of a pace. Going too hard and burning your stuff up, thinking you're going easy. And the other time going too light and letting someone get away from you.
Well, Joe, I say congratulations once again on setting a new track record, 11.183 here at Madera. And that'll be a tough one to top for sure here in the future races at Madera. And you're going to lead the field to the green flag for the first time ever at the Summit Classic 125. Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you.
Well, to his right, as the field comes down for the green flag, and a position he's been in for 3 years in a row now, will be the driver of the number 35 first to finish the race service machine, Rocket Rob Warner. Rob, you knew you were going to have a battle on your hands to get to the front row. After the first lap, were you concerned as you were tracking in third or fourth position?
Not at all. I kind of figured the car was going to come in on the last two laps. After the whatever, I don't even know what my times were. But after the car was just a little looser than I expected. I had to wait longer on the throttle, and I wasn't entering the corner as hard as I should have. So it was all me. The car wanted to do it. I just was more concerned about scrubbing the wall. Congrats to Joe. That's an evil number to hit. That was impressive. So going out with my thoughts on, can I possibly get that number? Can I attain a 185? One more lap, yes, but I couldn't get there with the time I had. Maybe I should have put a little more air in the right rear. I'm not sure. But congrats to Joe.
Rob, you've been in this position several times. Actually, I think more than the 3 times that you set up here. There's been one other time I think you were on the front row. It's always been NASCAR heat. How much more of a challenge is it with R factor to be up here than it was with heat?
NASCAR heat, you didn't have to worry about yellows, but at the same time, if you got yourself crossed up, you never had an opportunity to catch up. NASCAR heat, you could burn your car down, take some performance out of it, but you didn't really feel the effect of overheating the tires. This is a completely different animal. We're treading on grounds. I have no idea what to do. With cautions not counting, I don't know what to fuel for, and I've only been running 25 lap races, so I'm not really sure what to do with the car to make it last 125 laps, and I think I am going to play follow the rabbit.
Interesting, both drivers wanted to lead. Rob Warren is going to choose to follow the rabbit to see what happens. We wish you the best of luck tomorrow night in the Summer Classic 125. I'm sure we'll talk to you before the race. Rob Warren, congratulations on the front row once again here at Madeira.
Thanks a lot, G.
Rob Warren and Joe Oxett, your drivers on the front